Ah, we're ticking. What's up, Devil Dogs? Welcome back to the Thunderdome. The Devil's compound's open, brothers. Come on down. Oh, I already messed up. There we go. Don't you want like I want you, baby? That I need you now. We are going towards the beach because we like the meats. Oh, that's a nice little family. Don't you want like I want you, baby? Yo, happy Friday, my man. What's up, Bobo? Super 5, brother. How you doing, man? Yeah, good Friday, man. Got a big day. Gonna go, gotta go to the bank. Gotta pay off some debts. Gotta sacrifice the old arm and leg. And then gonna go for a little thing that people like to say. It's like walking fast. They call it yogging, I believe. I'm gonna go for a little jog. Maybe kick the heavy bag, huh? I should post one of those videos. I got a video of me kind of sparring. I should. Some damn good videos. What's up, family? What's up, Jackson? Ransom Jackson. How you doing, bro? In the house. What's going on? Super 5, brother. What's going down, fam? Yep. Gotta go to the bank. Gotta go to two banks, I guess. The Bank of America and Bank of, I don't know, some other stupid bank. Got to pay off some debts. Should have probably paid off the debts before I retired or resigned, I should say. But shit happens, so we're gonna do it right now. No bills means a rich man. No bills. 0 bills means a rich man. Limit your bills, boys, and you'll have all the money in the world. If you're buying something on credit, I suggest you, that's fine. You buy things on credit. I bought a lot of things on credit. That's how you buy things, you know. But pay it off, man. Pay it off. Don't you want like I want you? It's Friday, dude. Hey, what's up, Gold? It is. We're gonna go, we're on our way to the good old coast of California, man. The Pacific Ocean. We're gonna go near the ocean. It's gonna be great. I still use the bank of mom and dad. Best interest rates around. Hey, that's what they're there for, man. And you got a mom and dad that can support you in that way, man. Absolutely. And you make sure you tell them that when you get older that and you'll have kids and you'll support your kids too, man. With my brother, like, my middle class, good mom and dad worked their asses off. Good grandparents worked their asses off. But like with my nephews, man, me and my brother and my dad, we've been trying to set them up for the future, man, because we're only second, third generation, dude. So we're new. My family, we're new to America still. We're still getting our feet settled. Try to build a family fortune. Keep it in the family, keep the houses in the family. So 100 years from now, if you're part of my lineage, you have a house, the same house we've lived in for 100 years. That's what I want. When I visit my friend in New Hampshire, man, this house that they were staying at was 150 years old or something. It was in the original family forever. That's how you build a whole bunch of wealth. You have a job and you just inherit a house or something. That's always good. The Dave Ramsey approach, yeah. My kids are gonna have to find a different bank, yeah. And that they got it, as a young man. That's what young men, you're not gonna make your family money being inside the house, right? You got men are outside cats, man. We got to be outside. If you see a man inside the house for too long, that's no bueno. No bueno in El Baseball, Women can stay inside, It takes women forever to get ready, and, they do all bunch of weird shit inside. I'm not an inside person. I don't know what women do inside the house, but outside, men can't be inside houses, man. There's nothing good, man. A man can't do anything inside of a house. But you're right, Gold. Like, a young, and when that's the thing. Like, most dudes, like, you get to a certain age and you're trying to figure it out. You don't know what to do. You don't know what a bank loan is or interest rates. Do I want high interest rates or low interest rates? I don't know. So you got to figure that out. It's really fun figuring it out. But like, that's why I was like, at a certain time, especially like with me and my mom and dad and my brother, I was living by myself, scratching my own butt by myself. I was like, dude, I'm just like, I could live with both of you guys and live in my RV, and then, I'm not paying off my own mortgage. I can actually help build within the family. That was my goal. That was my thinking. Yeah, and I never had a bank of mom and dad. I had a mom and dad that would just say, if you want it, go make the money. They print it out. Do you drive a manual or automatic, automatic, brother? Yeah, no manuals. This is California, man. I don't know too many people that can drive a manual anymore. That's why I saw that on a funny like meme. They call those things a meme. If you want people to like just put a bunch of like, if you want people to to the youth of this nation, they'll never grow up with a stick shift. I still got buddies that my buddy Jim I served with, man, the guy will never buy a non-manual. He did buy a Tesla for his wife, and he said the Teslas are pretty sick. But he drives a manual, man. And my cousin, I don't think he has a manual, but he used to. The best anti-theft device, dude. No one knows how to drive that thing. I barely know how to drive the manual. I'll grind the freaking clutch or whatever there. I was screwed up. I can get it. I know how to do it, but you're not good at it. I'll break it. And I'm lazy, man. I'm straight up lazy. I don't want to be dicking around with a stick in my hand as I'm driving. I like to pick my nose and pack a bunch of dips, and the norm. Hey, what's up, Howard? Simplified, brother. Welcome back. Welcome back. Automatic transmissions is not so common in Europe. Oh, really? Oh, it's not. So automatic is not common in Europe. Oh, you guys do a lot of manual shifting up there. That's interesting. To take personal finance to graduate Oklahoma, he was upset when he learned about interest and taxes. Oh yeah, dude. I always say everyone's a Democrat until you become a mother or father, or you have to start paying a lot of taxes or own property. Everyone's a Democrat until you become mother, father, own property, and pay a lot of taxes. That's why Democrats are like cruel college kids or high and tight celebrities. They live in La La Land, man. They don't live in the real world. Yeah, it all sounds fun and games, dude, until Uncle Sam, and you're like, oh no. And then you get some money back, whether you have more kids or property. It's so weird. Taxes are a mother effer, dude. Like, property tax is a joke. I know Gavin, or scumbag Newsom, so many people were moving out of California that he wanted to put a tax on selling your home and buying another home in another state. Dude, it forces middle-class families to stay in California, which is great. I can't lose too many more middle-class families out here. Got to keep the fight going out here, brother. Got to keep the fight going out here. Are you a Democrat? I'm just a veteran, brother. That's basically all I am. I'm a veteran. Oh yeah, check this. I used to support this channel, Code of Vets, dude. It's a old Navy girl. It's a girl. She has a YouTube, I think, or Instagram too. Code of Vets. So she's really cool, man. I bought a shirt off her a while ago. She helps vets get on their feet and stuff. She does it straight up by donations. She prints out all her itemizations, so she's not, she's awesome, dude. I've actually spoke to this girl on the phone, and her assistant. It's like two older ladies. I got arrested in Vegas once, and I needed a lawyer. And she was the only person. I was like, hey, and I talked to her, and she was like, yeah, we'll figure it out. Charges got dropped, and I moved on. I got arrested in Vegas for not wearing socks. Not wearing socks and a mask. I still got the ticket. What's up, Liberty? Work harder, millions of welfare. Oh yeah, and that's Howard. That's what makes me not want to like work hard. The old work harder. People, there's millions of people on welfare. It's like, I'm not paying other people for this shit, especially here in California. Oh, Newsom's pivoting. That's right. Newsom is gonna cut. He's gonna cut something from all illegal immigrants. I'm like, yeah, it's about time. You can get arrested for not wearing socks. So, Bobo, dude, I never told you this story. I have. I got arrested in Vegas. It was during the Wuhan shutdowns. So me and my boys decided because they gave me time off of work, right? So I was like, let's go. Like, what are we doing? I'm getting paid for not working. So me and the boys, we Vegas was open because Vegas is always open. So me and the boys, we went down to Vegas, and hey, it's open. I'm gambling. I had a couple cocktails by the pool. It was great. Cute waitresses walking around. Not a lot of people because it was during it was like March. Everything got shut down in March, like middle of March. April, May. It was in June, so it was after everything opened up. Like everything, it was only shut down for a little bit. Those initial like couple weeks, 2 weeks. So like in June, it was warm, like 80, 90 degrees. It wasn't peak summertime yet, so it wasn't crowded, and a lot of people didn't show up because of a lot of people weren't there. It was pretty empty for the most part. But me and my boys wanted to go party and get drunk, so that's what we did. And then so I had a lot of cocktails, and I went to my room. We were in the pool, so I had sandals on, chanclas. I had my chanclas on, right? And then I would go. We went to. I had my separate room, so I went to my room to get ready to go back out, change off, pool clothes. And I was gonna go downstairs to get something, but in the middle of leaving my room, I locked myself out. I didn't have my room key. And I went in my room and I took off my sandals, and I didn't have a mask. Like, you were supposed to wear a mask, like, walking through the lobby, and then if you gambled or did anything else, you can take it off. It was the dumbest thing ever. Like, there was this really hot chick. She was wearing her panties on her mouth. I was like, not bad. I don't know why that turns me on, but it turns me on. It was a joke, Everyone thought it was a joke. Everyone was half-assing it, just playing the game. Except for the workers, the people that worked in the casino. It was the Encore. It wasn't no slum bum casino. The Encore casino in Vegas. And I went down the elevator to get a room key. I was just wearing a tank top and my swimming trunks. So I was like, yeah, whatever, man. I didn't even have my phone, didn't have my wallet, I didn't have anything. I was just going down, getting a new room key, and going back up. The minute I hit the elevator, and the minute I walked out of the elevator, I turned the corner, and there was like a security guard right in front of me. And I think this is where my PTSD kicked in, because he tried to stop me. He goes, it was some, like, come on, man. Some older gentleman, probably in his 55s. I don't know. Like I said, I was kind of slummed down, but he comes up to me and fucking stops me right dead in my tracks. And he didn't put his hand on me, but he kind of like did one of the, hey sir, excuse me, and he had the mask on. I can't hear him. I can't read his lips. I can barely hear at his, and I'm trying to get past him to go get a key, because I got shit to do, man. Here in America, if you stop someone, you better come with some good information, And this dude tried to stop me, and the minute I stopped, I grabbed him, because they wear the nice coats. They wear in the Encore a red or a black shirt with a red coat, a nice red coat. And I grabbed him by the lapel, and I kind of yeeted him that way. And I was in my peak of my fighting days, right? So I was in shape. I was ready to rock and roll, And I was like, 7-8 beers deep. And this dude, I yeeted him to the right over me. He kind of went over there, and I just kept walking. I was like, I need to get a key. I want to go to my room and change. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit. I got other things to do. I turned the corner. He must have called it on the radio. I turned the corner, and I see like 2 more security guards. So right then I was like, it's on. Like, I was ready, dude. So I fought these 2 security guards right in the middle of the casino, and I ended up, like, these guys, they're big dudes. One guy tried to tackle me. Dude, I played football like for 11 years of my life. He ain't tackling shit, dude. The one dude tried to tackle me, and he was big, really big, and I can wrestle, I can fight, dude, and like, he ain't he fell, and this dude was like 300 pounds. He was really out of shape. It's not that hard. We got like in a grappling match, and he fell on his stomach, because he's really big. You just kind of use his weight against him. And then the big boys came, the cops, the Vegas PD guys, actually, they came, and then they surrounded me in the lobby. And I was like, all right, let's go. Like, let's go. and they all jumped on me. So they're trying to throw me down. I'm not like fist fighting them or like assaulting them, because that's, I'm not stupid. It was more of a grappling, jiu-jitsu, wrestling match. And I remember I grabbed the cop by his bulletproof vest, because I did that job. I know what they're wearing. I know how they're gonna try to grab me. There's a certain procedure they have to do. They can't just hit me over the head with a mallet. So I grabbed his bulletproof vest and his duty belt, and his duty belt stuck to his pants. And then I rolled him over, and he went over me. And right when I hit that ground, dude, an officer jumped on me, and this dude was strong. I felt his like man grip. He grabbed me by the arm, my right arm, and it got me in the position to get arrested, and bent my arm back. And right then I knew I was done, so I gave up. I put my hands where they're supposed to be, behind my back, and he kind of like stopped and handcuffed me real quick, and I got sent to the pokey. And when I was sitting there, the fucking dude, one of the cops comes in. He goes, "Hey man," he's like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Are you guys okay?" Did anyone get hurt? I'm so sorry. I think it just spiraled. I didn't say that, but I asked if anyone got hurt. He goes, "No." And he sits next to me. He goes, "Hey man, were you in the military or something?" And I go, yeah. He saw my tattoos. And I go, yeah, man. I kind of explained to him, and then he's okay. He gets up, he leaves. And like 3 hours later, another guy comes in, and they release me. They cite me out, and they give me a ticket. And on the ticket, it said they did this on purpose, because when you write a ticket, there's gotta be a penal code, or suspect was drunk in public, 647F, 290 is another deal, 211's robbery. You gotta, there's, and the only thing they wrote was, subject was walking around with no socks and no mask, and they put it in quotations. And they cited me out. They told me to get out of there, so I left, and I had a great time after that. But I went back. I had to go back to Vegas and go see a judge, and she was pretty. She was wearing a freaking mask too. Everything started pissing, and I was like, dude, whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm so screwed. This judge is wearing a mask. I'm so screwed. And there was I took a picture of it, but when I was sitting in the courtroom, there was a big picture of, it said, or a sign that said, "If you're a veteran, say something," So I was like, oh. So she's like, Matt, come up. So I stood up, and I pointed right at the sign, and she looked at me and looked at the sign and goes, "Come on up." And she goes, "What is this?" And I go, "Ma'am, I don't really know. It says something about my socks." And she's like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "I don't know. What should I do?" She's like, "You can pay a $200 fine, fight it in court, or I can send you to like jail for whatever 3 days." And I was like, "Can I just pay the fine?" She goes, "Yeah, just pay it right there." I went over. I paid $200 to the court. They just took it right on my debit card, slid that thing. I got up. I got in my car. I put on a mask. I drove into that same hotel, Encore. And this was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. It wasn't that, everything was still kind of weird. Drove back to the Encore Hotel in Vegas, pulled out $200, put it all on black. I swear to God, I hit the first time. I made my $200 back, and I walked, dude. I still have a picture of me that day I took a selfie. I was like, and I walked out. And I held up my $200, and I walked the hell out. And that was almost the last time. That was the last hurrah for me, man. That was Yo, on Candy, brother, Semper Fi. You see the channel, no, channel, Super Homie Babe? Guna? Huh? I gotta look that up. Karma Rules, yeah. Dude. Yeah, man, but I got into it with these guys, dude. I had a carpet or rug burn, you know, because the carpet is really, you know, it's like not even carpet in Vegas. It's almost just all cement, but you know, they put a little rug over it. Dude, I jacked these dudes up, man. They were all. I will be super conceited and full of myself right now. They were shocked because I look like I weigh 160 pounds, you know, sometimes. I can get up to 180 if I really try to work out hard, but those days are over. But they all came up to me, man. They're like, hey, the cops were funny. They're like, hey, what? Because they, you know, when they would grab my wrist, you know, cops would grab your wrist and try to put you in handcuffs. You know what to do. I knew what they were gonna do. You know, so I almost took it like you know, if Howard or any veteran out there, like when you train with your, you know, your platoon, you're basically like, as an MP too, we arrest each other all the time. You know, you tase each other all the time, so you get used to going through the motions of fighting someone off, or so I almost took it. I think I was a little cocked up there. I took it like a training exercise. I was making them better. That's how I took it. And I told him that. I was like, man, yeah, I was like, your boys are kind of out of shape there, Sergeant. He goes, what? I was like, I'm just saying, man. I was like, you guys need to work on your, you know, I used to do what you did, man. Trust me. That was funny, man. I don't gamble. I don't, you don't gamble? What's that? Aye. What is that, native? What's up, native? I don't gamble. Yeah, I mean, gambling is a very strong word. Do I gamble? No. But will I throw $20 on black as I'm having a couple cocktails for free in Vegas? Yeah. You don't expect to win. I gamble to get the free booze, because if you sit there and gamble, the whatever alcohol beverage you want is free in Vegas. So, you know, if you're gonna go out that night, or you know, you want to catch a buzz, you grab $20, go hit a roulette table or craps table, sit there for about an hour, play just the minimum. You know, you'll win, you'll lose, you'll win, you'll lose. It's like, you know, 53% you'll lose, 47% you'll win. You keep it in between that. You get your buzz going. You have fun. You teach the pretty lady next to you how to play the game. And then once you win or lose, and you're satisfied with the cocktails you had, you leave. It's not called gambling if you know you're going to win. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Bin Laden. I had a similar thing in a bar in Panama. A woman was at the center. Mr. Howard. Oh, Mr. Howard. Oh, the old women in the middle of things. You lady boy. I love lady boys. Oh, you women. If it wasn't for women, nothing would be built, though, fellas. Let's be real, right? It's not like they would build them, but I will build it for the women, because women are cute. And I'm attracted to them. They make me have googly eyes. They give me googly eyes. I don't want googly eyes, but they do. I don't know how. I sometimes play black. Yeah, blackjack's fun. Blackjack's fun. I like craps. I like rolling some die. Pie Gal. I haven't played Pie Gal. I forgot how to play Pie Gal, but I know. Yeah, oh man, back in the day, I would sit and play Pai Gow, and you would always push. You would never win, you would never lose. You always push, and you can sit there for 3 hours getting shit canned. I loved it back in the day. I was a heavy drinker back in the day. I would drink myself into an oblivion, and I would wake up and do it all over again. Blackjack and red beer in the morning. Yeah, the Uncandy, man. You got. I think Uncandy. You got a little. You're a little, like my dad likes to call, seasoned after that answer. It seems like you're a little seasoned. Blackjack and red beer in the morning. A little sugar booger too. Yeah, man, that was a good story. I still got the ticket. Yeah. Socks, the guy, and they wrote it like that. I remember I read it. I was like, what are you guys giving me this ticket for? They wrote it like that because they knew it was going to be thrown out. They knew it, man. Like, pay for the fine. I shouldn't have fought. You know, I was totally would have paid $2,000 for the fine. I wouldn't have cared. You know. I mean, they could have nailed me with assault and fucking hitting a peace officer. Oh, I could have gone down hard, dude. I could have gone down hard. But I was in the right, man. I mean, you can't take that nonsense to court. The judge was like, dude, she was so pissed, dude. When I walked up there to the judge, he goes, "What is this?" I go, "Ma'am, I'm not sure." And she was pretty too. She looked hot. I couldn't really tell. The mask made her hotter. And I was like, "I don't know, ma'am." She's like, "Just get out of here." I was like, "Oh, okay." It took literally it's like 5 minutes, dude. It was the best. I was like, "Good. This is America. I love it." Devil's Compound. What's up, brother? Super 5, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'll show you guys the lovely highway. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen the old highway. The old dusty road. The old double diamond. I just listened to that song. I think, Howard, you showed me that song, right? The old double diamond. It's a good jam. Good, slow, nice paced jam. The old double diamond. I'm at the highway to hell. Dun-dun-dun. The old double diamond. V8 and Budweiser, dude. Okay, that's something yeah. A V8 and Budweiser, dude. You're Candy, you can fit in with my family just fine, brother. It's a fishing beverage anytime after 7 a.m. V8 juices are bomb, dude. V8 juice, yeah. Budweiser and the V8, dude. You gotta get a michelada, man, with tahini salt around the rim. If the V8 or a V8 and Budweiser, you want to change it up, get a Modelo or a Dos, like a Coors Light, or I mean, you can do a Budweiser, really. But get some tahini salt and some meat. Oof, brother, you'll be healthier than an ox. A V8, dude. Wait, am I getting off this one? Ooh, yeah, getting off that beach. At 7 a.m. Yeah, man, dude. I used to go on benders in Vegas, man. Back in my day when I was in the Corps, Friday night, Saturday, and I would party all day Sunday, get to base by midnight Sunday, wake up at 3:30 and go for we had a PT at 4, morning formation at 4, PT at 4:30, chow by 6:30, in formation again in uniform by 7. you know, and then your day starts at 7:38, you know, whatever it was. I can't even think about doing that. It makes me sad and sick that I used to do. See, I was a sick bastard back in the day. Dude, I would work out every day. I would run every day. I would drink almost every day. Heavily. Shoot guns, dude. And if you ever want to know why I complain all the time, it's because I'm just so tired. Some Michi juice, man. Or if you go to the gas station, they got the Michelada styrofoam cups. Oh man, those are the bee's knees, dude. The bee's knees. Hey, bro, just wanted to ask you, would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee grow? A knee? I'd rather watch a tree grow. I'm not. Who do you think I am, man? Watching a knee grow? You think I just stare at? That means the knee's a little knee. That means a little person. I'm not watching a little person, you weirdo. No, I'm just kidding. Little God, yes, sir. Just kidding, brother. Watch a tree, of course, dude. Why would I watch it? Yeah, a tree. Do knees grow? I don't even know if knees grow. I think they stretch. Like growing pains. And you remember you have growing pains when you're little? Oh, dude. I remember playing football, man. I was doing like bear crawls. Oh, fuck. I was like in fucking 5th grade and my knees were on fire. I want to see our public transportation. There you go. Our public transportation right there. People actually use this. I don't know who's been on the bus before, but what's up, brother? Hey, good citizen. What's up, Devil Dog? What the hell, man? Where you been? No, I'm just kidding, dude. What's going on, brother? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm getting a lot of stuff done, man. I feel like all that shenanigan stuff, you would think about as you're at work, or you just, dude, you always feel like burdened by what did Kamala Harris say? We're not burdened of what's been done, what we can be done. I don't know what she says, some commie gobbledygook. But I'm getting a lot of stuff done that either I've put off for 15 years or, I just haven't got to it. Like the honey to-do list, man. I feel good, man. I haven't been this happy in a long time, brother. And doing what was right when you're younger, and benefiting off accomplishments that you've done in the past or gonna do in the future. It feels good, man. Where have you been? Yeah, it feels good, man. I'm happy, for that. I can say for the first time in a long time, you forget what happiness is, I feel healthier. I go to the gym almost every day. I hang out with my dad. I've been going to every baseball game my nephew's been playing. I've been going to all their football games. It's amazing, man. Me and my brother are closer than ever before, dude. Me and my older brother. Whew, I can almost tear up just talking about I love my older brother, you love your family. Memorial Day service. Hey, it's almost Memorial Day, that's right. I always get Memorial Day and Labor Day all mixed up. I don't know why. My brain like doesn't do good when it hits like April, May, June. I always forget like everything. I don't understand those months. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you what number they are on the calendar. I can't tell you like what month becomes first, is May or April or June. I have to say like a like a lullaby song, like April's flowers brings May, or April showers brings May flowers, something like that. I don't know why. Just it's a blank spot in my head. Go Padres! Oh, brother. I should go to San Diego, man. Go to a Padres game. Well, you learn a few words, 5 nasty in one sentence. Go back to school. What? What? Say what? Go Padres, dude. I was supposed to go to the Padres baseball game. Yeah, are they doing good this year? I forget. I don't even know. I know the Angel, dude. I'm an Angel fan, dude. Mike Trout's already out. They did good in the beginning of the year, like the first, 10 games, and all of a sudden it's over. Angels are toast, man. My next favorite baseball team is the Yankees, man. Just because my buddy, my best friend, he loves Yankees, and he was really good at baseball back in the day. Not really. Go back to school. That's someone that puts school, all because you go to school doesn't make you smart, you know, or whatever you're looking for, you know. Go back to school statement, whatever you're looking for, that's you're missing it. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. Don't you like I want you, baby? Don't you need me that I need you now? Drive safe. I'll check in later. Hey, it's Semper Fi, guys. Is NASCAR big everywhere in the U.S. or just some states? Not every state. Like, like Wyoming or South Dakota. Yeah, it's big. NASCAR is pretty big. Even in California, where you don't, most people wouldn't associate NASCAR with California, but I've been to a NASCAR race, dude. It's phenomenal. Watching it doesn't do it justice. It's like watching a soccer game. It's like, but it's, slow. The pace is weird. The TV. Watching a baseball game, it's funner, it's funner being there. But NASCAR, dude, those cars are rocking. Like, and there's, like, there was a NASCAR track in California. It's right by my house in the ghetto of Fontana, California, Fontana Speedway. And I went there with my ex-girlfriend a long time ago. We got a motorhome, and we stayed in the middle of the track, right in the middle where they drive around. It's pretty sweet, man. Like, you don't have to, it's, just cars, Everyone loves fast cars and stuff. But it's bigger in certain states, like, and people bet on it. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This is a church. Why am I going to a church? Calvary Chapel. I've always wanted to watch NASCAR race, dude. Yeah, if you stand close to those things and they fly by you, it's wild, man. And the speed and intensity, the pit crews and the crashes, man. I still don't consider it a sport. I really don't. I consider it a hobby. Turning left and having your foot on the gas pedal and wearing a diaper. I don't think everyone can drive. Let's just put it that way. Everyone can drive. I can drive, right? I can drive fast for sure. I can. But there's other sports. I can play NASCAR, right? There's other sports where I can't play. Football, basketball, baseball, boxing, you name it, because you gotta be an athlete and a skilled player. and it takes years and years. NASCAR, you're gonna have to convince me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna really have to convince me that an 18-year-old kid can't be a professional. Oh, Dana Patrick, a chick can play NASCAR, right? A chick can be just as equal as a man in NASCAR. That is not a professional sport. That is a hobby where everyone's equal because the sport is the car, right? I will never bow down to that. Someone's gonna, and most NASCAR drivers, like, aren't the best in shape people in the world, and they wear diapers and stuff. Come on, man, Surfing. Oh. Hey, what's up, time? What are all these Mexicans doing on my phone? What's up, man? What's up, brother? I can still play basketball and box. I'm 52. I sparred with a world champ lightweight, the Ghost Garcia, a few years back. I'm right-handed, but fights. Oh, you're southpaw. Oh, no, hey, dude, I'm right-handed, but fighting right. If you're right-handed and you can fight right-handed, that's fine. But if you're right-handed and you can stand and fight southpaw, that's even better, dude. Because your jab, your front, you want your front jab to be your whack, and right-handed you can, yeah. 52, you could still spar. But for boxing, to get back in shape at that age, that's tough. Okay, boxing could be a little. You could, at 52, you can get in shape, and you can still do it. You're right. You can still do it. Maybe I'll scratch boxing off, but baseball, no way. Basketball, no way. Football, no way. Those three sports. Soccer. I'll give soccer too, because, well, yeah. I mean, those guys, what they do with the soccer ball is pretty amazing. I can't bull crap that. You can fake it. That's the only sport you can fake it in is soccer, but you'll still be called out. But I'm just saying the physicalness is what's tough, Hate to run. What's up, Dills? Semper Fi, brother. My jab was fast and deadly. Yeah, right. If you can do the right hand quick, whack. I love, yeah, my dad sparred with me for like 3 years, man, and he only stopped because of injuries at like the age of 69. Like, my dad just turned 70, dude. At like 65 to like 69, he was sparring with me pretty heavily too, He would train with me. I would go train at my Muay Thai gym, my kickboxing gym. Then I would go for a run or go to another gym, the UFC gym, just to work on whatever I thought I need to work on. I would spend an hour sparring at the place called Blackbeard's, a Muay Thai gym. Then I would go to the UFC gym to like work out extra, and then I would go to my dad's house to go in his garage, and we would spar. So I was a little tired when we sparred, but for 68 when he the last time we sparred, he put me down. He actually put me down. The last time me and my dad sparred, I forget what he did, but I came from right to left and he hit me right in the nose. Boom! And it was just a love tap, and I got caught and I kind of buckled. Not like just like, oh shit, you got me, and I kind of buckled. And that was the last time we sparred. Now he got too many injuries and stuff, and I got a little older and fatter myself. Average soccer actually 6 or 7 miles per game. Basketball almost 4, but most fast paces. Yeah. I think about the physicalness of the game. Like, if I can't play next to anybody in the NBA. They would crush me. It's football. I'd break my neck. Soccer, I would just stand there because those guys are just too fast, and I'd be like, nah, But NASCAR, I can get in the car right now and turn left. That's what I mean about NASCAR. Soccer, you got to train your whole life to kick that ball, and that field is huge, dude. You'll just stand there, and I'd be like, I can't do it. I'll blow out my knees. Baseball, I'm not standing in front of Justin Chapman while he throws a 102, 103 mile an hour fastball, which is 160 kilometers an hour. So imagine having a baseball. Do I have a baseball in here? Getting tossed at you almost 163 kilometers an hour. You can't see it. Try jiu-jitsu. Oh yeah, jiu-jitsu's good. Yeah, you should try, man. It's fun. If you try a martial art, I went into it just to get in shape. Like I always told anyone, like I'm just here to get in shape, man. Like I'm gonna do whatever you need to do. I wanted to do it to get in shape and not to do it for fun and not hurt myself or hurt my back or any part of my body, because I can't hurt myself anymore. It's just not worth it. So I learned like super slow. I did all the baby steps. Like I took training like super serious to do. Like I didn't go in there with an ego. Most people will go into some place with an ego and get their asses kicked, or they feel stupid because they're not up to par with anybody else. But I did all the baby steps, man. But it was fun, brothers. Anyways, guys, I gotta get going, man. I gotta go in this and get to it. I have long arms and legs, so I've wanted to try kickboxing. Dude, if you got long legs, dude, you got to do kicking. It'll make you feel so much better about your legs. Because once you realize, Bobo, I'll post some videos, but once you realize like fighting is a skill, you'll really look at fighting different. But even if, in your mind, if you're thinking about fighting someone and you look at them, the first thing I'll look at is their front leg. If they give me their front leg, I'm going to hack that thing once or twice. They'll never be able to move on it, and it's fair game. What's up, Ryan? Semper Fi, brother. Yeah, if you hit me once or twice in my calf or my thigh, it's over, man. It's over. But I'm out here, boys. You guys take care, and Semper Fi. I'll enjoy the weekend. Be motivated, positive. Call the loved ones. Call someone you haven't talked to in a while and tell them to piss off. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, boys, you guys take care. Have a good weekend. Semper Fi. Peace.